What is up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are continuing with our Groudon team. Keeping Milotic on the team. Milotic, even though we had that misplay at the very end of last episode, still think Milotic overall is a great addition to the team. And we're just going to continue. We are currently 5-1 and trying to reach up to that Master Ball tier. We'll see if we can find us any opponent. Hopefully sooner than later. But anyway, I guess the question of the day is, what has been your favorite restricted Pokemon so far? Me personally, I'm loving Groudon. Groudon's just kind of been... As soon as I started using Groudon, I was like, yeah, I'm in love with Groudon. Groudon's great. And I mean, I see a lot of people liking the Calyrex as well as our opponent does, but to me, just after playing with Groudon, he's kind of got like that little special place in my heart for him now. Can't wait for Series 9. I think I have a plan to actually make me a Sun team using Cherim. Cherim, I think, has been like the best part about this team. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at what our opponent is rocking out with. Calyrex, Ferrothorn, Indeedee, Landorus, Thundurus, and Whimsicott. Definitely don't want to bring Incin at least leading, because more than likely they're going to lead that Thundurus. They could also... So I'm thinking what we need to do is Whims, Groudon, have Cherim in the back. Do we want Incin? Incin kind of helps with that matchup against the Calyrex, helps us match up against Ferrothorn. I think he does the best. So yes, I'm going to kind of... We're leading a little different, just seeing if we can bring the Incin in the back. Kind of control when we're going to go for those Intimidate drops, because we do not want to give that Thundurus any Intimidate drops, because it will be Defiant. And then once we proc a Defiant, he could be a big issue. Like always, let's shoot for 10 likes onto the video. If you guys did enjoy. If you happen to get 10 likes on this video, I will... and this is somewhat of a deadline. It'll be by tomorrow, I will have a video uploaded for you guys. My plan is to only upload 2 days a week, unless you guys hit 10 likes on Friday's video. And as of right now, I think that is doable. So we'll just see what happens, because I'm trying not to make sure I'm not stressing myself out. Just overwhelming myself with content, because I got myself a lot of work to do around the house since summertime's about to be approaching for us. Gotta keep up a lot of work and everything. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. He actually decides, I say he, but it could be a she, a female character. So she decided to Dynamax their Thundurus. Okay, and we're going to go for Max Rockfall. If it's Life Orb, there's a big chance that we just KO it, right? I'm not for sure. I'm not too for sure on the count, but last time I went up against a Life Orb Thundurus, we went for Max Rockfall. I think it went down to the red, and then it fainted due to Life Orb plus Sand Chip. And I believe it was at full health and it was Dynamaxed. Follow me, that makes sense. Okay. Should have been expecting it, but that's okay. Because we still get Tailwind up. He's probably going to max Airstream into our Whimsicott, which may not be the best thing in the world since we're setting up the sand. Because then we get speed control, but we lose our Whimsicott, which Whimsicott could be big in this battle. So definitely have to go into we'll go into Cherim for sure, because I don't want to go into Incin here. Let's see, are you Life Orb? It didn't show. You did buff it though, so that means you're not safety goggles. Could be Citrus Berry, Lumberry. Lumberry is pretty common. That's what I would have personally run on a Thunderous. Actually, would be Lumberry if I get that. If I have an option. If I do run a Thunderous. We'll live any hit. So yes, we'll do something kind of like this. We could go for Max Flare and protect Cherim this turn if you wanted to do that. But then we ain't getting no attack boost, and I think we need that attack boost. Ooh. Hold on. Is this Landorus? Dang, gummit. Game 1 is not going the smoothest. My opponent is making great plays all around. We get the sun back up. But, wow. Because our Max Quake is going to basically fail because he's switching a flying type. And then we're not going to lose Cherim here because of Focus Sash. But things are not looking good. It's not looking good. Now, we could go ahead and decide, okay, we're going to nuke that Thunderous. Orlando. Honestly, at this point, I think Thunderous is definitely the bigger threat, right? Yes. So what we can do is Helping Hand, fully commit to him not going for Max Guard. If he goes for Max Guard, then well play. Alright, let's see what we got. He'll probably outspeed us now. Max Knuckle, maybe into Groudon? Okay. If for some reason Landorus misses Rock Slide, goes for EQ, and well, if he goes for EQ, then Cherim will faint. But hopefully he can miss his Rock Slide into Cherim, and then Cherim can stay alive. That would be fantastic. Cherim won't live anyway because of the Sand Chip. But anyway, we got the Thunders knocked out. So we're free to come in with our Incineroar at least. So the Battle of the Dynamaxes, we did come on top, but Thunders did a lot more damage to our team. Yes, and we are technically at a -1 on our, well, we are a -1 Groudon. I need that weakness policy procced. That's not going to be a very easy task. Whimsicott. Yeah, unless it's got Energy Ball, I don't see my weakness policy getting procced here. But what terrain is up? Is it Psychic Terrain? That makes a big difference on what my play is. I think it is Psychic Terrain. How many more turns? 2. Alright, so we're going to fake out the Lando. He is considered off ground. And Fire Punch. The Whims. I think that's a pretty decent play, if anything. We'll see if we can get this comeback. It's just now a normal battle, and if he has Calyrex in the back, Incineroar just beats Calyrex outright. So yeah, we'll get this fake out off. Landorus won't be able to do nothing this turn. We get Fire Punch off as well. Decent damage. It is eject button. Sweet. That's what I wanted to see. In a way, actually, they weren't going for Tailwind. They were going for Indeedee. Wait a minute. Did they not bring their restricted either? They didn't bring that restricted because we knocked out Thunderous. They ooh, okay. Okay. I don't think we have much damage on that Landorus, though. I think we have to Parting Shot. Just so that way he's not doing much damage to us, right? and we could go for Rock Slide. That won't KO the Indeedee. I think the best play is either go for Precipice Blades or Fire Punch. Fire Punch is not guaranteed KO. Precipice Blades, I believe, would be as long as we connect. So I'm willing to go ahead and risk that connection here because we gotta get rid of that Indeedee. Landorus goes for Swords Dance, but we're gonna go ahead and Parting Shot you. So he will be back at neutral at the end of this. So we did connect our P-Blades. Get the nice KO on Indeedee. And then we get Parting Shot. Alright, I still feel like we're in this, but if he starts Swords Dancing, we're going to have to really try and figure something out. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Whimsicott. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Whimsicott. He could be going for Tailwind or something. How many? I'm pretty sure our Tailwind is up. Yes. I think right now let's go Parting Shot, Fire Punch, and go ahead and get rid of that Whimsicott. Landorus Rock Slide shouldn't do much. Yeah, we actually get our Citrus Berry back, so it almost acts as if he didn't do no damage. The only problem is a potential flinch. I don't really want to be flinched here. Either Mon, that would really suck. We should take this Moonblast, no problem. We're in the sand. Did a little bit more than what I wanted. Was that a crit? Groudon flinch. We get the Parting Shot off, though, on the Landorus. So now he's back at -1. Now we get to kind of see what the speed tiers are a little bit, which really didn't confirm nothing. Parting Shot again. We have to actually Flare Blitz, Limbs, Protect, Groudon. Yeah, I could be Fire Punching the Landorus this turn too, but I just don't. This Landorus ain't gonna do that much damage, right? I don't see a Rock Slide KOing Incin here. EQ, I don't see it KOing. In fact, I see it KOing your Whimsicott, right? It doesn't KO. It does KO Incin as well, though. That's rough. But now he's out. He's a -1. Sandstorm did subside though, which wouldn't play in a factor right now, so that's fine. He's just at more health. Fire Punch, I guess, would be the best play for us to do, and hope that we don't get KO'd, which he's at -1. How much are we talking? Just enough to KO us. Good game. Good game to our opponent. I think our opponent played it well. We kind of had an early upset where we lost 2 Mons very, very early. We lost Cherim. We lost Whimsicott. I think that's kind of how our opponent got us. I think it is a winnable game, though, overall. But, yeah, we'll continue our push to Master Ball, though. We'll see what our next opponent has. We found the opponent very fast. Takuwa? No, I can't even pronounce that. Okay. But he's got Solgaleo, Entei, Landorus, Tapu Fini, Regilucky, and Incineroar. Alright. Let's see. You got definitely 2 Intimidators, so it really makes me want to lead Milotic. Is there any punishment if I did lead Milotic? Not really. I can go Milotic Incineroar. If he leads Regilucky, I can fake out it. Put pressure on it like that. And then in the back, we can go Groudon Cherim. We can go Whimsicott. Speed control is going to be a big issue for us because that Regilucky's probably wanted to go for Retro Webs. He's probably got Trick Room on that Solgaleo as well. So we're not going to be trying to claim speed control in this game. We're just going to go Cherim, Groudon in the back. It's a nice little solid back pairing. And then I think, honestly, we should be okay. Again, as long as Melodic stays healthy, which, I mean, it can with the recover, I'm not too worried about Landorus. The reason I think we lost the Landorus the last time was that we were very uncomfortable bringing in our Melodic, and that was a problem. But we're not so worried in this game. Melodic actually is kind of nice, because more than likely one of the Pokemon that he has in the back is an Intimidator. So, knowing that, let's just go ahead and Dynamax. He's probably going to Dynamax that Solgaleo, but I'm going to ignore it for right now, as it cannot hit Melodic for the most damage. Now we can Fake Out. Solgaleo could decide not to Dynamax this turn, and we can go ahead and Fake Out it. What do I think about that though? Entei's got that Inner Focus ability. I think Fake Out's fair, because he could decide not to Dynamax. There's the Dynamax though. We'll see we'll actually see who is Dynamaxing. He could be trying to set Trick Room up too, but no, it's the Solgaleo. So our Fake Out, I'm not going to say it's useless, because it covers a fact. It covers a play. It defeats his Trick Room option that he could have went for. And we really didn't want to Fake Out the Entei, because Entei does have the Inner Focus, so we wouldn't have really gained much from Fake Outing Entei other than little tiny chip damage, which would come in handy if he is Focus Sash. We have to be worried right now about the Wild Charge coming from the Solgaleo that I just now thought about. Ooh, wait a minute. You activated my competitive though by doing that Bulldoze play. He does get his weakness policy, but Melodic, I mean, this Entei is dead. Unless he is Focus Sash, and then there should have been where I Faked Out. But Max Quake into Melodic. We should tank this. We took it. Not very well, but we did take it. Let's see. Can we take another one is the big question. Entei's gone. Entei is gone. Okay. Alright, so who you got in back? Like I said, one of the two Pokemon is going to be something to proc our competitive, more than likely. Tapu Fini is coming out. So let's see, what do we want to do here? Definitely probably Max Guard. And let's go ahead and Parting Shot into the Fini. That helps us out if he decides to want to go for a Calm Mind, because in this scenario, Calm Mind might be wanting to, he could be definitely wanting to go for Calm Mind. So yeah, we'll see if, but she goes for Max Quake into Melodic. Perfect. There's the Calm Mind, as I said he was going to be going for, and we're going to get that Parting Shot off. At this scenario, Melodic is pretty much fainted, right? But so you might ask yourself, is that a useless Max Guard? No, we're actually stalling out a little bit of his Dynamax as well. So, and the next thing is that we're actually drawing. We're changing the board positioning too a little bit by bringing out Cherim. We're going to go ahead and go for Sunny Day. So that's just going to help us out too. And then if Melodic happens to stay alive, which in this board, I mean, we kind of hope that he doesn't. Actually, I know as weird as that sounds, we kind of hope that he doesn't stay alive. But he might be alive at the end by the end of this turn. He goes for Max Quake into our Cheryl. Now, the reason I didn't want him to stay alive is that gives us an opportunity then to go into Groudon as the sun is up, and we'll just be more powerful. But in this scenario, we're a +1 special attack Max Quake going into that Solgaleo. It's not bad. We're just not going to be getting no KO this turn. I don't see us getting a KO. But keeping Milotic alive and healthy could prove to be good. Knowing that he didn't go for Max Lightning almost confirms that he doesn't have Wild Charge. So we might be okay in that scenario. Let's see. We did pretty decent damage too. So we do have the sun up. So I don't need to be going for those muddy water plays, right? As we've seen in the last episode. Yeah, I learn sometimes. Definitely try to recover and Pollen Puff. I think if we recover Pollen Puff, we'd definitely be at full health again, right? This kind of stalls a turn out, which stalling is isn't too bad in this scenario. Because, like I said, he's going to go defensive with that Tapu Fini. There's the Earthquake. Okay. Charon was definitely going down there. Does Milotic live this? No. He's at +2. He's a +2 Solgaleo. That's tough. Alright. Groudon, Incineroar. Time to shine. Alright, so we definitely don't mind taking a Muddy Water from this Tapu Fini at the moment. So I think all we want to do is go for P-Blades, Fake Out into the Solgaleo. Because if he goes for Muddy Water, we're going to take it pretty well. Thanks to the sun, right? There's the Protect. Okay. What you got? Let's see what... If he goes for an Ice Beam too, we'll more than likely take it pretty decently. So, not too worried about that. That doesn't do that much damage. Here's that Muddy Water that I was saying. We're in the sun. This is a mistake on my opponent's part. Look how much Groudon took. That's not much damage. Oh no, we got an accuracy drop though. That was a good accuracy drop for our opponent though. I'm still gonna be risking it for the biscuit, going for Muddy Water. We're still gonna be doing that, or going for Pressmas Blades, but we're very shaky on our accuracy right now. So just to guarantee the KO onto Solgaleo, in case we did miss, because I want Solgaleo off the field.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
That's bad. That is bad. Oh no. No, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. We're not healthy though. We're not healthy at all. Darkest Lariat will come out. Get the KO on Solgaleo. Man. Oh, man. Not that Katy Perry meme. Really? You know? Okay. So Tapu Fini is definitely going to beat us out. Landorus also will beat us out. Man. Hate to end it on that note, but our opponent played great. That's all I can say. May do a few games off recording just to try and get back in the groove of winning again. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Taking some losses. Tough losses, too. That is 3 in a row at this point. This team is definitely better than that. But anyway, let me guys know what you guys think about this episode in the comments down below. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.